All right, joining us right now ahead of their matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the first time we've talked to him on the air, and we're so happy to be able to do just that. The one, the only, Domantas Sabonis, or should we call you Domas Sub-Zero, because we understand you're in an ice bath right now. Is that accurate?
Yeah. How do you guys know that?
We have spies. No big deal. We have cameras. How is that like you're in a big, giant thing with ice and water? How do you even handle that?
It's just really cold water. I'm here with Davion, Alex, and KZ. You want to say hi, Davion? Come on, man. Don't be shy.
Is a party in the tub?
Yeah. We had a long one today.
Are you all in the same ice bath, or do you get your own ice baths?
Same ice bath. It's big enough. I think it fits like 15 people.
Whoa.
Okay, so last question for me on this. Do the Kings give you any sort of team issue rubber ducky or bath toys?
No. We don't get that.
So has this been a pregame ritual for you? Is this a normal routine?
Yeah, usually just taking care of the body. A lot of guys do it after practice.
So I want to ask you, everybody, I'm sure I've seen some of your media availabilities were like, hey, Domas, what's with the slow start? I actually thought you were pretty darn good in the last game in 3 quarters. I think it was, 19-11. Is there anything specifically you can point to that you haven't liked about your game, or is this just, veteran getting into the season?
No, we're trying to win, so we're just out there trying to do our jobs. Some nights it's going to go your way, some nights it's not, and at the end of the day, the goal is to get a win. So we're just trying to do everything. Coach is putting us in all these positions, and we're just trying to go out there and fill it out, and do it. So today's another test. Hopefully things go better.
Yeah, big test tonight, Domas. How do you guys? What's kind of the path to get a win against a very good Memphis team tonight?
Just play for 48 minutes, play hard, especially defensively. They got a lot of talent on the offensive end. And just get back in transition on defense. They're a very fast team. They got shooters. So, if we're locked in 48 minutes, we're going to give ourselves a really good chance.
Is there anything, new coach, newer system, is there anything they're asking you to do so far that's an adjustment? And if so, what's been the biggest adjustment for you?
For sure. I think every time there's a new coach, there's a whole new system that you just have to get used to. Sometimes it might take a bit longer to figure out for the whole team, especially. And the system is a bit different. Everyone's getting used to it, and we're just trying to get into our rhythm as soon as possible because the season's already here.
Offensively, it sure looks like there's a lot more, maybe read and react as opposed to running sets. That, to me, seems like that fits you pretty well. How do you feel like the offense fits your game personally?
I think they have done a good job of putting the bigs in situations where we can play make, and just be aggressive from there, but yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. We're just trying to get a feel of it. In the game, sometimes it's different. Teams speed us up or are pressuring us, so we just got to figure out a way to play on both types of defenses.
Domantas Sabonis joining us. De'Aaron talked about cross-matching when it comes to defense. Point guards rarely guard him, and that's going to create mismatches all the way around. Are you comfortable with your defensive position yet? Obviously down low, smashing up against a lot of bigs. Have you found your comfort zone yet?
Yeah, I feel good. It's a position I played my whole career, and I feel confident on the court when I'm in those situations.
As far as your teammates and the way things have gone to start the season, one area that Dave and I would talk about, it seemed like a preseason issue, and it showed up a little bit so far in the regular season, has been free throw shooting. What are you seeing there, Domas, that's happening kind of collectively as a team that's just not connecting enough?
We just got to figure a way to make them. We're all great shooters on the team. Everyone can knock down shots. We just got to translate it to game life situations. So the more we can focus on that and really, really focus, because those are winning baskets. At the end of the day, those add up if you miss a lot.
There's a question we go over on the show all the time, and I never know the right answer, and you're a pro. I'm going to ask you, do you have to have excellent individual defenders to be a good team defense, or can team effort and coaching overcome, individual issues on defense?
I think team effort for sure. Not one guy guards the ball, and if everyone's locked in, it can be the worst 5 defenders out there. But if we're all in the right spots, you can't go through us. So I feel like if we can figure out how to be there, we already have great defenders on the team, and on top of that, if we can figure out how to everybody be connected as one, that's going to make it really hard for teams.
And what's the fastest way to get to that mode? Just more reps, more practice, more continuity, more games together?
Just speaking, being vocal, fighting 48 minutes, maybe, need more conditioning or something. So we're at our best for all 48 minutes, and not take positions off.
And one follow-up on that, I know you're not going to talk about the officials per se, but Coach has talked a lot about defending without fouling. Seemingly you guys have been fouling quite a bit. How do you kind of replicate getting that talking, the defense the way you want it, but without fouling?
Just being smart, not sticking our hands in the cookie jar. Obviously some fouls we can't control. The refs are going to be the refs, but there are obviously a few percentage where there are things that we can control.
Do you practice shower and then ice bath, or do you practice ice bath and shower? I'm kind of obsessed with this now.
What do you mean?
Well, do you hit the hot shower before the ice bath or after the ice bath?
Oh, after the ice bath shower.
Okay, so
everyone's in here all sweaty after practice. The shower after.
Okay, so the shower after. So I've gone from a spa to a pool before, and that's kind of an extreme. Doesn't that kind of get all tingled? I mean, does it hurt? That's a big difference of extreme temperatures.
Yeah. I don't know. At this point, we're all used to it.
Do you do that post?
For me personally, it's harder to get into a hot tub than an ice bath at this point.
Wow. Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You just get used to it. Do you get numb?
Yeah, after a couple of minutes, you get numb. You don't really feel it, and then you can stay as long as you want.
Have you ever done the I forget what cryotherapy, right, where you walk into the thing and it's like 1,000 degrees below zero, and you stay in there for like 3 minutes? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Do you prefer the ice bath?
I prefer the ice bath because you feel it. I don't know. There's something. I need to feel it and see the outcome. It's cold there. It's 3 minutes, but it's not the same.
Right.
Maybe I'm old school.
So this is after a practice routine. It's game day. Do you do this after a game as well?
After game day, yeah. Yeah,
wow.
Game day too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Well, listen, we know you've got stuff to do. We have to ask you about the Halloween party. We love the costume, and beyond the seriousness of team bonding and togetherness and all that, like, really, do you change costumes every year? Do you put some thought into it? Does somebody buy them for you? Because we thought you guys are very creative.
Yeah, every year you try to be something else for sure. And this year it was more of a day before, kind of go to Park City and grab a costume, see which one fits you. But for some reason, I thought Halloween, on 30th, 31st, and I completely forgot it was 5 days earlier, so I had to do a last-second shopping.
So who had the best costume?
In your opinion?
I really like Kev. It was really funny seeing him at the party with that alien costume.
Domas, you guys seem like you're 0-3, and I know y'all wanted to dress up as a victory, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like there's any panic at all with you guys.
No, we know every game we were in the game, we had a chance to win it. So that's the most important. We know a couple of games we weren't our best. And that's good, we still have that confidence in us that we're still a really good team, and we just got to put a whole 48 minutes together. It'd be different if we tried really hard and they just blew us out. So spirits are still high. Everyone's happy. Locker room's great. So we just got to get on that win column and break through.
And you got a little taste of it, but I'll bet you can't wait to hear that home crowd with you guys walking off the floor after a win.
Exactly, yeah. That's the most, you just want to do it for the fans.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy the ice bath. They really should give you guys rubber duckies or rubber slamsons or something,